Okay, this is pretty surreal. This is my last week of school ever, but I am gonna go and ride some ponies. Pretty crazy to think today is one of my last days of school, but here we are. I'm 18, I'm leaving school, who knows what's gonna happen next. But I'm gonna be riding Catherine, my sister's ponies today, which is very, very exciting. Okay, so the first horse I'm gonna ride today is Fred. He's my lovely little boy. He hasn't been feeling 100% and he had the day off yesterday, so who knows how today's ride's gonna go. But yeah, I'm just gonna tack him up and we can get going.
Tacking up today was the same as basically any other dressage flatware day, just wearing my purple K-Mini starter pad, which I love. So if you're listening to this and want to offer a sponsorship or anything, me and Fred would be down for that.
Okay, so I'm on Fred. I just warmed him up and he's feeling amazing. I think I'm going to do some more stuff in this work, so like some leg yields and stuff. Then I'm going to run through my open dressage test. Yeah, so today, as I said, Fred's going to be the first horse I'm going to ride. I've got my sister's two more that kind of come up, and I don't know, Fred's is probably like the easiest ride out of all of them just because I know how to ride him. I rode for her yesterday and she was amazing. I just got to remember to do some specific things when I get on Percy.
Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch the entirety of this dressage test because it wasn't great. It was my first front row of it of the session, so normally if I'm doing like actually practicing a test, I'll do it twice just so I can perfect the things and I know what to work on next. I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, we are coming up to Fred's first medium trot in the test, which to be honest I didn't really prepare him for, which is why he didn't really medium trot that well. The second one, which I'll show you in a bit, is a bit better, but normally he finds this one easier because it's actually going up the hill. I don't know if you can see that, but our grass arena is not actually flat. There is a slight hill on it, which is not ideal, but that's just how it works. This leg yield, I don't know what happened. It happened. We'll just go past that, please. This is his second leg yield, and now looking back at it, I don't actually know if he is pushing or whether he's running. I think he's pushing a bit. But yeah, he came back for the end, which is very good of him. Sometimes when he's going down the hill, he gets a bit carried away and very excited by the mediums, which I'm actually pretty proud of that he's liking the mediums because he never really used to. He used to find them really hard work. So the fact that he is actually enjoying them and pushing through them is really great. Yes, this walk to Canter coming up was meant to be in the corner before, but he didn't do it right, so I just did it here because, you know, it's training and I wanted him to get the movement right rather than the place, because I know he can do it in the right place. But yeah, his canter, I don't know, it's not perfect. He doesn't seem as forward as he could be, but then going down the long side, he loves his medium canter. I think it's his favourite part of the test. Here we're going into our simple change, which he's actually getting really good at, but we ran a little bit in the walk going up, but then walk to canter, easy peasy. I told you he could do it. A little bit of free/medium walk. I was a little unsure when to stop doing that. And then we're coming around to our pirouette, which I think he actually does. This little walk pirouette. He's getting a lot better. Yeah, I think he did like half a quarter pirouette there. It's like an eighth of a pirouette. But he is getting better at them, I have to say. And then we're turning onto the centre line, trotting, and then we are going to halt. Which should have been at G, but I did it at X. Very square, I have to say. And a little salute.
Now I kind of know what like our baseline is, because I wrote not great there. I'm going to go away, work on some of the movements, and then we'll be back. So that didn't record, but he went amazing, which I'm not going to make him do it again for, you know, a YouTube video, because that's not very nice, but he was amazing. He was doing his big medium trot, he was collecting really well for our simple changes now, and then went straight up to walk to canter. He was a little superstar.
Yes, as I said, that didn't actually record, but instead I'm going to show you some of my actual open dressage tests for the areas, which is what I was practicing for. And as we're going down the centre line, I'd like to say that I belt and plaited in myself. I sewed the plaits in, which was easier than I thought it would, seeing as I haven't sewed in a while. So I was very proud of that. The ground was also quite hard and it was very sunny, as you can probably see, which is why he is shining a lot. But I think it took some energy out of him, which is why he wasn't performing as best as he could. Here's one of the mediums, where he is extending a little bit, but not as much as he could. But I think, yeah, as I said, that was because of the heat. And then I thought I'd also show you his leg yield, because he is actually stepping across quite a lot, which I'm very proud of. He does find this rein a lot easier than the other rein, but yeah, I was quite proud of this. I don't really know what was happening at this pirouette, but he was kind of stepping across his back legs, which is what was meant to happen. And he did do his walk to canter in the right corner this time. And then this is us coming into our simple change, which he could have been a bit more rounder and a bit more collected, because he braced a bit coming into the walk, and the canter up was alright. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. And then his last pirouette, which he kind of pirouetted again. He's getting better at them. He could have been a bit rounder. Anyway, I thought I'd give you an update of how the day went. We didn't qualify, which was a bit upsetting, but I was very proud that his collectors were actually higher than some of the people he placed above me, so that kind of shows that his test on a whole is pretty nice, and I was very proud of that. I did halt in the wrong place again though. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk them off, and then we can get cracking with the other two. Very fun day today. So you might be wondering which 3 horses I'm going to be riding, because in my last video, which was a Meet the Horses one, there were only 3 horses/ponies at the yard. One of those being Tiny, who is an elderly blind Shetland and hasn't been ridden in many years. So who's the third pony? And the third pony we're going to meet later, but she's my sister's new horse. I'm really pleased with the way that Fred's going at the moment, because he has developed a huge amount of muscles. So he's like his shoulder, like his neck, and then also his bum muscles are huge. So he's really able to collect and push into all of his places, which is crazy cool. Especially if I think back to like how we started. He was like clinically obese. No offense, Fred, but look at you now. You're a bodybuilder. Let's go get Fred washed off now. Okay, so he is all washed off now. I don't know if you can see, but like he's dripping a bit in places. And then we're gonna go and ride Percy, which you didn't know is my sister's young event horse. He is there. He's actually in a tiny stable just because there are 3 stables and we've got 4 horses. And I thought I'd ride Percy next because he is actually sharing Fred's dressage saddle. They share a lot of saddles because they're very similar like sizes. So Fred shares Percy's jump saddle and Percy shares Fred's dressage saddle. And I'm going to be doing some flat work with Percy just because I haven't ever jumped him. And Fred would like to go in his stable. Yesterday he had a really big sleep. I don't know why this is upside down. Yeah, yesterday he had a really big sleep because the day before was area show jumping, which he did amazing. I got lost. So I feel bad for him a little bit because now he won't get to get the chance for show jumping. But we've got, yeah, as I said, we've got dressage this weekend and then eventing next weekend. You look a little bit like a hammerhead shark, Freddy. Gonna wake up? So he might have another big sleep today, get his REM, and then, yeah, he'll have a very nice life. Alright, so pony number 2, he was actually a horse. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. So pretty. But yeah, this is Percy. He is 6 years old and he's still pretty much a baby at heart. Take things slow. We're not going to ask too much. He's not going to be doing the same things that Freddy does because Freddy's a little bit more experienced at dressage, being, what, 9 years older than Percy? So that kind of makes sense. Oh, but you're going to have to wake up, dear. He's got his eyes closed. He did have the day off yesterday as well because he also went to area show jumping and he's qualified for the championships. Yeah, that woke you up. But today we are going to be doing dressage because, as I said, I haven't jumped Percy before, so I don't think it'd be a very good idea to jump him without Catherine being here because she is in Wales, which is why I'm going to ride her 2 lovely ponies. And yeah, you'll see Flora soon. I'm going to keep her a surprise until the end, so you better keep watching. Let's go get him groomed and ready to go because unlike Freddy, he is very grey and white, so he gets a bit more dirty. Yeah, so as you can see, he is a little bit taller than Freddy. He's almost the same height as me. The lighting's really bad, so sorry about that. But he's very sweet. He likes cuddles. And I think you're going to see me next time I ride him because grooming's a little bit boring. So yeah, see you then. Didn't actually get any videos of me riding that day, but this is the first time that I rode Percy with Catherine on supervision. It did get better, don't worry, I didn't fall off or anything, but he's just a lot different to ride than Freddy, like the way you have to use your legs and your hands. I don't know why, but I just got really stiff in my back and my arms when I was riding him, so yeah, please don't judge that too hard. I do have to say that when riding Percy, you can tell that he wants to work, like he wants to try hard and kind of do the right thing. I don't know if that made any sense, but he's just really sweet and lovely to ride. And then these are some videos from near the end of the session where I got the hang of riding him a bit more, using more of my seat and turning my toes straight, because I don't know why, but my toes tend to point outwards, which means my heels are against him, which Percy does not like at all. Don't worry, it's a problem I'm trying to fix because it will help me with Fred as well. But yeah, I just wanted to show you Percy because he's a really sweet boy. I forget that I was filming this vlog, maybe, but this is Flora. Again, this is me riding her with Cath in the ground, so it wasn't actually on the same day, but she is absolutely mega. I don't know how else to describe it, she's just awesome. Like, the talent on this little pony is incredible. I'm just going to let you watch the next clip.
This is just because you've never ridden a goey pony before.
Yeah, the top of those wings is like 110. She's incredible. Then jumped around a little course. So I know that vlog was a little bit messy because I may or may not have forgotten that I was filming it halfway through, but if you do want to see more of Freddie, Percy, Flora and Tiny, who actually wasn't in the vlog but you'll see him in other videos, make sure to subscribe, like, comment and share to anyone and everyone because it does help with the algorithm. Also, me and Fred may or may not have qualified for an eventing championships yesterday, so stick around to see how that goes.